stuff to care about.
True.
I'm Olivia Munn. This is... Thanks, you guys. This is my new co-host.
Oh, I am?
No. Sorry, that's wrong.
No, that's right. I'm a Black Eyed Pea today. No?
Do a move,
Or
Will.i.am.
Ewan McGregor. Which one am I? Which one am I dressed as?
It'd be better to be Ewan McGregor. Oh, is that your?
That's my Ewan. That's my Ewan.
Do it again.
No, I don't even know
What
I
is
did.
that?
That's us coming to you live from the G4 studios here in Los Angeles. That's what that is.
On the show today, you will see sexting tackled by the only man with the gravitas to handle the problem. It's very dramatic.
Yeah.
It's James Lipton.
Yeah.
The new Beerdish PSA is in today's Around the Net. And Alison Haislip goes to Australia to meet up with the director of The Bra Boys. It's a documentary about a notorious beach surfing clan. And she also gets to surf. Can we just film Alison's vacation?
Yeah, pretty much.
Put on air? Is that what we do now?
She's coming into a PowerPoint slideshow. This is me at the Cheats Factory. There we are, riding ponies.
And this is me and our waiter. Oh, he was fun.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was fun.
Ronaldo was so silly. He just him the breadsticks. And then, is Palm's latest tiny smartphone worth the cost, or should you just put the cash into your iPhone savings account? Find out when we review the Palm Pixie phone as the Gadgetron Holiday Gift Guide marches forward. Plus, CSI creator Anthony Zuiker will join us to talk about his new digi-novel, Level 26. And he's also going to tell us what goes on behind the scenes on the 35 different CSI shows.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. CSI Pasadena is really amazing.
All right, now, I'd like to tell you guys a big, very exciting. At the end of the show, I'm going to give that rope a tug.
Oh,
and then
that rope.
reveal the cover to my brand new magazine for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spoiler, you're really like 30 minutes away from print media's first Rickroll. There's just a big Rick Astley beneath that thing.
That would have sold like crazy.
He's never going to give you up, though.
I love him, and I love that song.
So good.
Hey, it's time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
Video rodeo. Blitzen.
It's like you're a hologram.
Thanks, Wolf.
There's a new movie starring Rachel Bilson, and you can see it only on Funny or Die. The OC star even engages in some tasteful nudity.
Well, her character does show some boobage, but I'm not 100% sure that Rachel didn't use a body double for some of the scenes.
You're incredible. Is that tickle?
Yeah. Morning.
Hey, you.
How do you like your eggs?
Oh, wait! Now I'm confused. And aroused, but also like, it's a little column A, column B. It's confused and aroused, yeah.
So it's Thursday?
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary here. It's very Pavlovian. I go, huh? Oh.
He doesn't get it, but it happened.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, here at Attack of the Show, we are very partial to good Star Trek The Next Generation mashups and redubs.
It's true. The show's serious diplomatic tone is easy to skewer, especially when you're trying to make everything confusing and strange like today's number 4.
Yes, YouTube user Dayjob Orchestra has a knack for getting lip syncing just right, even if what the people end up saying doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Hey, you guys. Who painted my ass white? A pound of relish and an anchovy would kick ass. Want me to Halifax?
How about we have some soup and fried eggs? What's happening?
Any games?
Yeah, whatever. I want some apple juice.
Truth about apple juice is it makes me sick. My mission after Apple School is to win the rodeo.
Yeah, so?
Ninjas hijack my mother. Shoot Steven before we go.
Why don't we have some fries? But check me out. I'm obviously made of fish. Abdomen and some dried fish. Happy in Paraguay, some horny fish. Are you for panda rape? You crazy woman?
You shut up!
How many fish heads? 5. You're crazy. It's time to poo.
What do you say we make apple juice and fax it to each other?
I can smell that. My band's in pieces. Don't be a son of a bitch.
The hell did we just watch?
I would tell you if I were able to answer that question.
Okay,
I just
yeah.
don't.
Ninjas hijacked my mother.
I don't know what it means, but
It's going to be the new Help computer is what it's going to be. I love that. The line's so good. Today's number 3 item is actually from a new series of public service announcements by LG and culture connoisseur James Lipton.
it is becoming increasingly clear that despite growing up with it, the kids today don't really know how to use the internet. I mean,
True.
every other week we'll hear a story of someone who got fired after calling in sick and posting drunk pics on Facebook.
Yeah, or of someone who shares their penis in private only to find out that it got handed out all over the interwebs. You know, it happens.
Hey, Mr. Lipton, please teach these kids a lesson.
Yeah.
Stefan was having a steamy back-and-forth text with his girlfriend Zoe, who was about to text her a pic of his junk. Suddenly, a thought came to Stefan. Zoe is a Twitter addict, and the last thing he needs is tweets about his beats. Before you text, give it a ponder.
Now we know the secret source of Lipton's power. Anybody know it?
The beard, yeah.
It's all in there.
Seeing Lipton without it, with the old baby face, it's oddly like one of the most unsettling things I've
I
ever seen
know.
on the internet. It's kind
doesn't-
of like up
it's
close.
weird.
It's like a lemon party. There's like there's freckles and spots and wrinkles and just old man flesh.
That's because he's
It's like a
older.
lemon party. Is all I'm saying.
Aw.
Look it up, kids.
It's good. Kevin showed me before. Hey, the second best thing on the web today is from last night's A&E premiere. I can't believe I missed this.
I missed
I've been
it
seeing
too.
billboards all over LA. So excited. It is Steven Seagal, Lawman.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal as a cop.
You had me at Steven Seagal.
I know.
You had me at Steve. It's
good.
cops, but with Zen monologues
Yes.
from Seagal, so everybody wins, even the criminals.
Yes.
And the acting from Steven's actual fellow officers, flawless. You will not find better acting anywhere. It's true.
They have Seagal completely fooled into thinking that he's a real Jefferson Parish cop.
You can look at me at a movie star, say, hey man, Steven Seagal here, he's a movie star. Or you can wipe that out of your head and think Steven Seagal can save my life. Go to the right. Steven, let me drop. Just tell you where the holes are. See how it goes right where I want it? I'm trying to pass down some of the secrets that have made me a master shooter. The Zen masters in Zen archery, too. They don't pull the arrow. They push the arrow. Just push the bullet out there. Oh, yeah. Just push it out there. I like to solve problems with humor and just kindness rather than having to use force. It's gonna be bad for somebody. Stop, I'm gonna get tased! Get up on that book! Get him, Johnny! Get him! I got him! Taser! Taser! In Zen, even if somebody has to get angry, we try to get angry and let it go. And this gentleman is not a very good Zen practitioner.
A&E can do everything.
Yeah, who wants to be Zen when they're boosting a TV or like cooking up bathtub meth? Like you don't need to be.
Just do it.
But I love that series. If I may role play for it. Exterior, Jefferson Parish night. Officer Steven Seagal confronts an alleged robber.
Whoa. I give up, Steven Seagal.
Yeah, you should have given up.
Wait, what?
And then Officer Seagal punches the robber in the throat to death. Boom!
And scene.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hey.
Good, I gave it to you. Don't re-gift. Still ahead, we'll actually turn on the local news for our number 1 around the net, everybody.
And then the AccuWeather forecast. Stick around.
Big red curtain. Wait for Kool-Aid to bust through the thing. Every year around this time, idiots across the country, they start getting offended by things.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's the Christmas tree in the town square. Sometimes it's the lack of the Christmas tree in the town square.
Yeah.
And sometimes people think dolls are swearing at them.
Yeah, it happens. And this year's entry into that last category actually comes to us from Jacksonville, Florida's WTLV.
But the doll she received for Christmas is one that Brandy Westbury had to remove from Kelsey's collection temporarily.
I think it's supposed to actually be some rockin' fun, but it don't come out saying rockin' fun.
We listened, and it was unclear. The lyrics of the song are, later we'll have some pumpkin pie and do some caroling.
No, we won't do either of those things. I never thought I would be coming to Miley Cyrus's defense, but the lady's a nut job.
I know,
or a
right?
Walmart
Wait, oh,
greeter.
I'm sorry,
One of the
hold
two.
on.
What?
Oh, I'm just being told that we have an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the actual voiceover recording.
Oh.
Okay. Hannah Montana Holiday Dolls voiceover, take 1.
I know what I'm doing, just roll. Go. Deck the halls with holly, good, now save that. Hark the hoary angels sing, glory to the mother gang. Bam.
Actually, Miley, do you want to just try that one more time?
No, I don't want to try it again. I'm Miley Cyrus. I do one take, ass.
But the words are kind of unclear on that.
Shut up, rapist. Let's end this Coventry Carol. Go. Merry Christmas to you, ass. Jolly Christmas tree and the me. I want you to me at Christmas time. It's called Christmas style. You're a Christmas tree that I want inside me like your heart that I'm gonna ride all night, Tinseltown. Yeah! You think you can work around that? Hey, ass, I'm talking to you. You think you can cut around that?
Yeah, I think we can cut around that.
Okay, Merry Christmas, y'all.
I didn't know Miley Cyrus was Mexican.
True.
I had no idea.
She has a toolbox of things that sing to her, too, on her kids' show.
Ah. Like Wilmer Valderrama. That's your Mexican accent?
Oh, we just froze time. To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to the all-new G4TV.com/AroundTheNet.
Australia.
Tell me about it.
Well, the things you need to know about Australia is that it's the land of shrimp, boomerangs,
Yep, got them both.
and surfer gangs, I guess.
Oh, no.
I guess.
Not just any surfer gangs, Olivia. Notorious surfer gangs. Like the Bra Boys. Nobody? Okay.
Bra.
Notorious Down Under. Alison Haislip went down under to meet up with the director of the documentary about the Bra Boys.
When the world of surfing comes to mind, most people think of surfing safaris, good vibrations, and the summers. Well, most people haven't been to Maroubra, Australia, where the beaches are ruled by the Bra Boys.
The Bra Boys are a notorious surfing gang based in Maroubra, Australia, that have a reputation for charging big waves, partying, and defying the authorities. In 2007, they released a documentary showcasing their rebellious surfing community and their strong fraternal bond.
I would honestly say without a doubt the most localized surf community I've encountered is Maroubra.
So how do you guys become a Bra Boy? Just brotherly love and good surfing?
Yeah, just mainly growing up in the same area. You know, pretty much all of us went to school together, different age groups.
Now, Sonny, you're obviously one of the originals, so how many Bra Boys have you seen come through?
There's been 450 Bra Boys, really,
Wow.
yeah. There's a lot of problems in the area, a lot of social problems, so, there's a real support for everyone.
Now, let's talk about that, because you guys get kind of an infamous reputation. Where do you think that comes from?
It's central area, the beach, and so a lot of people are here and it's based all around the surfing, and we've got some of the most dangerous sort of waves in Australia around Maroubra and the surrounding areas. It's one of the highest sort of housing commission areas, like government housing. I think 1 in 3 people earn less than $200 a week, so there's a lot of social issues.
Now, you guys have your documentary that's out. Why do the documentary?
We kind of realised that what we were experiencing here in our hometown was pretty culturally unique, and it was part of more of an international sort of surf brotherhood. So we wanted to really capture that side of it.
The defence of the beach and the formation of the Bra Boys had earned the area a fearsome reputation.
I heard you guys got someone pretty famous to narrate the thing for you.
Yeah, Russell Crowe narrated the documentary. That was good. He's supposed to be directing the feature film. It's his directional debut.
Kobe is now regarded regarded as one of the best big wave surfers in the world.
Obviously, I'm an American chick. I'm visiting here, but you think there's any way for me to learn how to be a bra girl?
Yeah, we're going to get you surfing.
Are you?
Yeah, we're going to get you standing for sure.
That's a big statement to be made, considering I've never surfed before in my life. Okay, becoming a bra girl is a little tougher than I thought. I think I'll just stick to watching the documentary. Legendary surf tribe, a hardcore reputation, and Russell Crowe narrating your documentary. It is official. The Bra Boys are badass.
Okay, so wait. So Hayslip gets surf training from G4, and all I get is sexual harassment training. That is... No, seriously, how fair is that? You tell me, Toots. Why don't you tell me? Use that pretty little mouth of yours and just tell me. Tell me how that's fair. Yeah, you can't, can you? Because you're a broad.
You're gonna have to come back.
I know, but it was just so much cooler to walk away.
It's not fair because I think it's funny when you do it.
Thank you.
Girls are funny too, huh? Hey, speaking of training, the American Ninja Challenge starts December 12th. 12th.
Oh, the 12th, December 12th. Yes, Blair Herter and Allison Hayslip follow the 10 finalists as they journey to Japan to run the toughest Ninja Warrior course ever created.
Visit g4tv.com/American Ninja for travel vlogs and behind-the-scenes photo galleries.
A vlog? Sounds so space age and high-tech.
Someone's doing extra work for free. Vlogs. Still ahead, Chris Hardwick joins us for the next entry in the Gadgetron Holiday Gift Card. It's the Palm Pixie.
What is it?
It's a tiny lightweight phone that still manages to squeeze in a full-frame keyboard.
Amazing. Then, king of the CSI Empire, Anthony Zeiker, will be here to talk about his new digi-novel, Level 26. Stick around, everybody. We are live.
And Allison Hayslip, she's alive too.
Hey!
I think I should have been introduced as surf champion Allison Hayslip.
But you have to get up, Allison.
Typically, yeah.
Have to get up.
I wasn't very good at all.
Good effort, solid effort.
I am good at doing the feed, so let's do that. It's Thursday, December 3rd, and here are your top stories. Looks like 30 Rock's Jack Donaghy can finally stop plugging GE Trivection ovens. Comcast, G4's parent company, has announced that they have reached an agreement to buy a majority share of NBC Universal from GE, which not only includes NBC networks like Sci-Fi, Bravo, and USA, but also Hulu and Universal Studios theme parks. Comcast forked over $6.5 billion in cash. Plus, they will be bringing a few of their own networks to the joint venture, including E! Style and, drumroll please, G4. Valued at $7.25 billion, bringing the grand total of the deal to over $13 billion. Woohoo! All right, when Redbox came into business 5 years ago, their convenient $1-a-day DVD rental machines were embraced by movie lovers everywhere. And now, gamers, your time may be coming soon. The president of Redbox has announced that the company is currently in talks with game developers about offering video games in its DVD kiosks for every major console. The plan would allow customers to rent video games for $2 a day, which is far lower than most competitors, and may give GameFly a run for its money. The company already has game-carrying kiosks in Nevada and North Carolina, so expect one near you soon. Wish your iPhone was bigger and only had magazines on it?
Yes.
I don't. Well, Time Inc. just unveiled a drool-worthy digital prototype of Sports Illustrated magazine. The interface is based on a traditional magazine layout and allows readers to flip through pages with the obligatory swoosh sound. Swoosh. Readers will also be able to watch videos and get news updates, assuming they're connected to the internet. It's not known what specific tablet-sized device the digital edition of Sports Illustrated is intended for, but the prototype's designer, John Link, said, "We're taking a best guess this has been designed for the Apple." And finally, the LA Auto Show opens to the public tomorrow. This year's convention is said to focus on more affordable cars and minivans, but don't worry, guys, there's still lots of cool cars from the future, like the electric Audi e-tron, which Audi just announced will be available in late 2012. And BMW is going green with the Vision concept car, a diesel hybrid with a staggering 365 horsepower engine that still gets over 62 miles per gallon. Yeah, now if you don't live in Los Angeles, don't worry, we've got you covered. Monday will take you inside the convention and behind the wheel of the 2010 Porsche Boxster Spyder and the uber expensive Dutch supercar, the 2010 Spyker C8 Aileron. We'll edit out all the minivan footage for you guys, so don't worry about it. I'm Allison Hayslip, and you've just been fed. Now back to you, Mom and Dad.
Oh. She came out of your vagina.
Woohoo! No, I'm not the mom in this situation.
Oh. She came out of my vagina! Wait, I have a vagina?
Yeah! Hey, no, it's a big one, too.
Oh, dude!
Big vagina.
I got something to do. See?
Okay, well, I'd like to say that here on AOTS we take pride in all sorts of exclusive guests.
vagina! You're good.
You have to hairspray your vagina? It smells...
Is it my turn to talk now?
It smells like lobster
Who's
and
turn?
Sebastian.
And? Yeah, no. Keep surfing, keep surfing. There's one more in there. Get it? Get it? Burnt.
Olives?
Yes!
Oh. So anyways, I was saying that here at Attack of the Show, we take pride in exclusive gets.
Yes, fair enough. But what if you got to introduce...
That's a funny word right now.
What if you got to introduce cable TV's one and only dragon expert?
Oh, I could get into that.
Yeah.
I could get into that. So can I?
By all means.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Jeremy of the Dragon Corner.
There are these books about dragons called E-Ragon, which were written by a 12-year-old or some crap like that. You can tell because basically he replaced the D in dragon with an E, like, dude, which kid is gonna grow up to be the chosen dragon rider? Oh, maybe it's the kid with the dragon with an E name. Not very subtle. Also, I think you pronounce it Aragorn, which was the dude in the Lord of the Rings who saves the hobbits. Actually, I like those movies, except there should have been more dragons eating hobbits.
Holiday gifts for under $100. The streetwalkers of gifts, if you will. Thanks, Vinny. Today it continues, and it's time for Gadgetron.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Did that Christmas song make you really happy just now?
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. That's our... did someone stuff a lobster with olives? Do you guys smell that? You guys smell that?
Sorry.
Kevin has a new vagina. He's working.
A new vagina.
He's working it out.
I'm leasing it. Leasing a new vagina.
So here is the Palm Pixie. It's a tiny little phone with a full-size keyboard. But how does it measure with the competition?
Tis the season for smartphones, and Palm has the perfect stocking stuffer. The Pixie. Weighing only 3.2 ounces, this little wonder packs a 2.6-inch touchscreen, a 2-megapixel camera, built-in GPS, and full QWERTY keyboard. Of course, it utilizes WebOS 2, so you can run apps while downloading others from the Palm catalog. Pick up a Pixie for $25. Plus a contract.
Oh, I love $25.
$5.
Plus a contract.
Plus a contract.
Plus a contract.
Other than the side.
Okay, but this is actually pretty cool so far. Let me just start from the beginning and let's see what we end up with. This is the Pixie. It is one of the smallest devices we've ever reviewed. Look at this. Teeny tiny. Thinner than the iPhone at 0.43 inches thick. Also an ounce and a half lighter. All right. It has a full keyboard and 2.6-inch touchscreen, but do you think the design is too cute for guys like? Because I don't think so. I think it looks like a man.
I don't mind cute things. I'm wearing a T-shirt with Steve Jobs holding up a Mac Classic, like Say Anything style.
That's Steve Jobs.
Yeah, Steve Jobs holding up a Mac Classic. I don't mind. Listen,
it's funny because he kind of still looks like John Cusack.
A little bit, yeah, but it's a young Steve Jobs. One complaint is that there's a little flap here. Easy, guys, and it closes over the interface of the phone right there, and it's very difficult to get that open, and it keeps snapping back. That's a dumb complaint, but you know, whatever.
It's a little annoying.
But overall, we really liked it a lot. It was really good
okay,
phone.
now obviously the sacrifice of something so small is that the keyboard touchscreen pretty hard to use. I'm feeling right now the keyboard isn't so bad.
It's not that bad. If you have small hands or you're a fetus with a publicist, then this is fine for you. The touchscreen works really well. It's glass, just like the Pre, and sometimes it might be a little inaccurate when you poke on it. You really have to take it a couple shots to get it right. But the ripple lets you know exactly where you're touching, so that's pretty helpful. Also,
hey Dave, why are you so surprised?
Look at this, David. Also, there's multi-touch. You can pinch and zoom, which people like to do. There's pinching and zooming. And
my name's Dave.
And then the gesture area right below the screen lets you go backward and forward to switch between apps, which is great. And again, you know, you said the keyboard's small, but it's not that bad. I mean, your hands get used to pretty much anything.
But then you get that weird cramp, and then, but it's small, but at least they're separated enough, and you can feel the rays.
They are, and there's a satisfying click for each key. Overall, everything works really well together. And I love the WebOS. I love the system that runs the Palm. It's really great.
So we have some features on here. Do they all work like we want them to?
For the most part, they do. Web browsing is good with the multi-touch and EVDO speeds, though we're still waiting on Flashlight. The 2-megapixel camera with a flash isn't nearly as good as the Pre's, which is disappointing, but not surprising. And then the Palm app catalog has only about 525 apps, but you know, it's almost out of beta. It's growing. That's good. Multitasking is still the best on WebOS. I really love it. The card system is the easiest way to run multiple apps.
Look at that. So pretty.
Easily syncs with your computer, either as a storage device or while you're waiting for, if you can't sync it with iTunes because there's a back and forth with Apple and Palm. But check out Double Twist. It's a great way to get media on your phone. What?
And like all that stuff has everything.
Yeah, you can buy songs on Double Twist. It's super cool. 8 gigs of unexpandable storage. I absolutely love this phone. It's a great freaking phone.
Look at that. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me get down to what it's going to cost you. You can buy it on Amazon for $25 if you get the contract on Sprint. Now without it, it is a $379 phone.
Right.
But like all these things sound so great so far, and it's so freaking light.
It is. The only thing is no Wi-Fi, but I think that was on purpose because it's such a great phone. Yeah, it's such a great phone. If this had Wi-Fi, people would be like, why would I buy the Pre? You know, it is that awesome of a phone.
I asked myself that in general. Why would anyone buy the Pre?
You just got served, Palm. Talk to the Palm. There she is.
So is this worth it? $25 with the contract with Sprint?
Without a doubt, it is one of the best phones we've ever seen for the price, and it raises the stakes for the. I think this is the lowest end that a smartphone should be. Like, you know, this is those old Samsung clamshell phones that everyone had. This should be the new low end phone because this is the level that we're at right now. Yeah, I totally agree. It is a definite buy. Bing.
Favorite phone, you think?
Favorite new phone. I got Christmas presents for you guys.
Christmas presents?
Yeah, listen. I went shopping at a small little trinket shop in Ottawa, Kansas. Olivia, come here, Kevin. There's one for you. Allison, come over here. Look. Allison, look. Allison with one L. I found Allison with one L. It's hard to find.
Wait, Allison,
Kevin, you got a pretty little angel right there.
Your number phone is
Wait. Let's give Chris what we got, Chris. Where's my present now?
I got you a bottle of water.
Oh. Take the label off. Take the label off. Yay.
Because Gadgetron is so exhausting, right?
Oh, thanks, Chris. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go celebrate. Hey, sweet. We got water. Where's the camera?
Hey, Kev, go. Hi, Mom and Dad.
So it's got my name on it, so I can't get it.
You can't re-gift it.
No. Okay.
Next week, our holiday gift guide will have products under $250. Really classy. We're going to class this place up. That includes a Blu-ray player with built-in Wi-Fi. I'm talking, Allison. I am talking to the people at home.
What, am I supposed to put a damn Christmas tree in my living room because you got me an ornament now? I'm not putting up a tree. I'm not doing that. What am I supposed to do with that?
You can put it in your ashtray and people can look at it with the other trinkets.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Chris.
Yay.
Hey,
Hey, after the break, CSI creator Anthony Zeiker will join us to talk about his new digi-novel, Level 26, and I'll pitch him CSI Koreatown. Lots of stabbings, kimchi. Stick around. This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by the all-new G4TV.com. New, improved, awesome. Yes, the creator of CSI is here to talk about his new digi-novel, Level 26.
Perfect circular cutout. Looks like the vandal used some sort of glass cutter to compromise the integrity of the window. See? The curvature. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't touch. Okay, go ahead, but be careful. Sharp. So I got in.
This thing is toying with us.
I smell a fetish. Joining me now, Anthony E. Zeiker, everybody. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Welcome to the old show.
I'm warped, I guess.
You're warped?
I'm warped.
No, that's, believe me, we have a segment called WTF. We've seen far worse. That's fine.
Okay,
That is scratching the surface of the tip of the iceberg for us. But
very nice.
Tell me, what exactly is a digi-novel? It sounds like something I take my hoverboard to and I put on my laser shades and I read my digi-novel.
Not quite.
In like 2015. This thing is out now?
It's out now. A digi-novel really is a hybrid between publishing, motion pictures, and social website all wrapped into one experience. Level 26, there's 26 levels of serial killer as graded by law enforcement all over the world.
They have a ranking system?
They do, yeah.
Really?
So level 1 might be your neighbor, hopefully not. Level 2 is...
I hope not.
Level 26 is Olivia Munn. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Point being...
No, you're really, you pretty much nailed that one. Yeah. That's a step above Manson, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's Olivia, yeah.
It's really somebody that has extreme intelligence, manner of death, mode of death, number of kills. It's the most scary serial killer in the world. It's level 26. So the person you saw there is Squeagle, who's a forensic proof killer.
He's going for the high score. He wants
Yes.
to unlock all of the level achievements and make it there. Okay, and what's getting back to, like, what's the difference between like a digibook and sort of like a PDF file? Like, where does this thing come to life and become a new format?
If you buy the book or the app, you read the book cover to cover. It's fine. But the great thing with the digi-novel is every 25 pages that you read, you have the option to log into a website, level26.com, enter a code, and unlocks a piece of motion picture footage which will bridge you from one chapter to another. So it's called a cyber bridge. So there's 20 bridges inside the book. Sometimes a love scene or a horror scene.
Give me more future words, Anthony.
Yeah.
We have cyber bridge, we have digi-novel.
Sometimes you call the killer calls you back.
So if you're doing the traditional book experience, you have these codes, you put them in. If you're reading on like an iPhone or sort of web-enabled
it's right
device,
there. The
then
iPhone's
it's
the
right
greatest.
then and
That's
there.
the best, yeah.
Is that, I mean, and you mentioned a social networking component. Is that sort of like I finished chapter 3, I can connect up to other people that are on chapter 3 chat?
You could log in, profile page. I have blogs every single day. When you're watching the bridge, you can leave comments. The creators of Lonely Girl 15, Miles and Greg from Equal, actually designed the website, so it's a fanciful experience.
Yeah, it's interesting to have somebody on to promote a book and we have a clip. You know, that's normally television death. Where it's like, look at page 23, slow move, and there we go. But you've got video now. And do you think other authors are going to pick up on this? Because there's so many, like if you did this with a Harry Potter book, like I hear like the 12 or 13 of them were sold, Twilight even.
Yeah, right.
You could go back and reissue those books with clips from the movie, right, to bridge the gap?
Indeed, absolutely. I think that the level of interactivity in terms of publishing, the audience will want to have more of that. And I believe these devices, such as the tablet and iPhone and iTouch, will demand and command that sort of experience.
At what point, though, will people just say, yeah, you know what? Forget the text. Let's go to the moving pictures and keep me interested. Like, do you ever worry that? I mean, some people are worried that with these e-books and this, you know, we just saw the Sports Illustrated sort of concept magazine of the future that people are saying, well, look at this print. It's alive. Well, now it's not print. Now it's a movie. Like, do you ever fear that might become the reality?
Well, I feel like just mixing, the hybrid, the mashing experience, the interactivity experience, going deeper in the experience in terms of entertainment is where it's at. So just doing, we already have motion pictures. It's in the theater or it's on television. But to mix mediums is fun, especially in this generation.
How has the reception been from people? Like, do you feel like you have to explain the concept, or do they kind of get it right away? People are
They get it
savvy
right away.
and
Some people who are hardcore book readers are, what is all this new stuff?
Right.
But,
and you say, go home and pet your cats, or light a candle, or do whatever it is you hardcore book readers do.
But young folks are all over it. They're like, this is kind of cool. They can read. I just want to give people a little cookie within 25 pages.
Is this? I mean, it seems like people have been trying to bridge the gap between sort of Hollywood and Silicon Valley for ages now. Do you think this is finally it? Like the digibook, the sort of e-readers. That
We're definitely here. Silicon Valley is great with technology. Hollywood's great with stories. My job and all the people's job in terms of creators and talent to bridge the gap between Silicon Valley and Hollywood.
And obviously you created CSA. I don't know if anybody told you. You sort of created this entire phenomenon.
I did.
It's your baby.
Yeah.
How does that work? Does someone just come and knock on your door and hand you a bucket of cash every morning along with your morning paper, or
Olivia, help?
What? Do you want her to come in with a bucket of cash?
Yeah.
Or if you throw it on her, she will. Yeah.
Globetrotters of cash.
I have to see it up front first. The cash up front.
She was talking about the cash. Yes, that was what she was referring to.
It's done very well. We're very fortunate, and the shows are kicking butt, and working on some new stuff now, so it's gonna be fun.
And you've got you always tell great tales involving it, particularly like the different crazy experiences. Is there a time that you recall researching for the show or shooting for the show that?
Yes, the worst was the dead man watching porn. I can say porn, right?
Yeah, you did. So. We didn't cut away to a kitten covering its ears, so Miami, I think we're good.
In Miami, there was a dead man who was a packer, and inside of his house he has all these boxes. So when you walk through, there's only so much you can move. And when we were there, he was bloated up about 400 pounds.
Wow.
And they brought these hazmat guys in, these brothers from Miami. They're all good-looking guys with these big spears. And they would walk in and they would and just deflate him.
Like the end of a Macy's Day Parade, they're just taking him down?
All this blood, like this, airborne blood, smells so bad.
What do you do to cover up something like that?
Well, what the CSI guys did, which was unethical, but it's cool because it's a long time ago, is they lit a Cuban cigar. They put it in there like, here, just put it under your nose.
So you're enjoying a fine cigar, maybe a nice Pinot Noir, and watching the cast of 300 poke a dude with spears.
But the best part was they took a big, huge saw and carved out the entire section of the wall, and with a forklift, lifted him out, zipped him up, and went to go have hamburgers.
We call that level 27 thinking, by the way.
Exactly.
I don't think you were hanging out with any official law enforcement.
Exactly.
Well, I look forward to level 27s and 28 and on, sir. Good luck with the digital format.
Thanks, Skip.
Pleasure chatting with you. You guys, for more info on level 26, check out level26.com. But now we're going to go over to Olivia.
So ahead, everybody, I'm taking step 7 in my 8-part plan to replace Oprah. After the break, I'm going to reveal my magazine cover. And then after that, I'm coming after Stedman.
Fans of Blizzard's popular Diablo series are going to feel right at home in the dungeons of Torchlight. Just like Diablo, this indie RPG puts you in the shoes of a dungeon explorer, hacking and slashing your way into the shadowy depths. Torchlight's simple point-and-click controls make it easy to dive right in and start cleansing the dungeons of demons. Play the role of a destroyer, an alchemist, or a vanquisher as you raid the randomly generated levels for weapons, armor, spells, loot, and precious ember, which is the source of magic. Defeat monsters, gain experience, and learn valuable skills like Slash and Soul Rend to aid in your quests. But you don't have to go it alone. You've got a pet who fights at your side. Then, when your inventory is full, send him to the surface where he automatically sells your surplus loot for a nice profit. Good boy. Torchlight's virtually limitless challenges and addictive gameplay will keep even seasoned dungeon masters coming back for more. Download the free demo at torchlightgame.com, then buy the full version for just $19.95.
Cock and Book. We'll be right back.
Coming up on the next AOTS. Adult film star Sasha Grey joins us in studio to talk about Australia's Sexpo. Then we'll show you how to defend yourself from an attack while you're speeding down the highway on Lethal Defense. And we'll see an AOTS classic that turns the set into the bridge from the Starship Enterprise. See it on the next AOTS.
So young.
So here we go. I worked worked really hard at this magazine, and now it is time for the world to see the new magazine cover.
Yes. Oh, hey.
Yes.
I do. Send the kids out of the room.
Yeah,
I just, you know.
And let me just say that this is a magazine I created that was, for the fans, and I, did the whole.
You learned how to operate a printing press.
I
Most
did.
people don't know that.
I bought a printing press, and now there's a magazine.
pretty incredible.
So, should we do drum roll, please?
It's yours to reveal.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Hit a lance.
Here it is. Great.
Do you need some help there, Princess?
No.
Oh, I'm going to pull the whole thing down. Make the face with the face. Because I didn't know what was going on when you were making this face, so I want to hear what was the... No, turn more, turn... Yeah, you got it. Little tilt, little tilt. There we go. What's inside this bad
Inside
boy?
the magazine, there are articles from
Why am I still holding the
Wizard
thing?
and Flaunt and Geek Monthly, and also I did I art directed an entire 20-page photo shoot just for the fans.
Oh.
And unlike other magazine shoots I've done where they do lots of makeup and costumes and all this, it's like there's no props, no pie, no Wonder Woman, no whorish makeup, just boobs.
Yeah.
And also, I preview content from my new book, Suck It, Wonder Woman. Very exciting. So we have lots of excerpts from that. That's it. You guys go to mymag.com to order the issue online. Of course, send it in, and I'll sign it and then break my arm off. Hey! It's time for today's epic fail. Now, we don't have much football on the show because of this guy, but when a fail is this epic, it really can't be ignored.
It's not really my fault. ESPN broke down last week's lowlights from the game between FSU and Florida, so check out the home team lineman, Zabree Sanders. He's a little slow on this play.
Okay, so we're going to take the snap. We decide, it's one guy decides he's not going to move. Zebra is standing there while the Seminoles quarterback, E.J. Manuel, is running around for his life. Sanders doesn't move. He's just standing there. Like he has no idea of what's going on.
I love it. Hey, congrats on all this madness, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, really.
Thanks.
Pretty hot.
I worked hard on it.
Many thanks to our guests, Anthony Zeiker and Chris Hardwick. See you guys later. Excuse me.
What are you... Oh, stop that.
No, I was getting on my phone to take a picture.